and we are go for the feature race here at Barcelona. Great launch off the line for Arvid Lindblad, and he immediately comes over to cover off any challenges of the Prema racing driver of Sebastian Montoya, who moves over to the outside there to take the racing line through the first corner. It's Lindblad leading Montoya, leading Richard Verschoor, and then it's the first of the Invicta racing drivers, which is Roman Stanek, as they come through turn 3 and up to turn 4. A clean start next along the first of the Williams Academy cars, which is Luke Browning, and then behind that we have Joshua Dirksen looking to get some points today. Behind that, Pepe Marti, who's made a great start to this race, Alex.
Beautifully controlled start from Arvid Lindblad. It's Dirksen now trying to make moves up the inside in the AIX. Arvid Lindblad streaking out front, but what a start from Richard Verschoor, making his way through into the third place position as they make their way now towards turn 9 for the first time.
Hard charging Pepe Marti, 11th on the grid, and now he is up to P6. What a start on home soil. Alex Dunn, the Fire livery, rode in down the inside there of Jack Crawford. Almost contact between the pair as they go wheel to wheel through the first 2 corners.
This the battle of the alternative strategy, and look at that. Around the outside goes Miata of turn 3. That's a brilliant move, with Dunn being held up on the apex of 1. They need to make sure that they hang on to these tyres, though, because they've got a long way to go on the hard.
Important pit stops coming up for Richard Verschoor and Luke Browning, Alex.
Yeah, Verschoor and Browning in. All the time they've got this soft tyre working, they'll keep it on. There looks to be a decent pace differential between the soft and the hard here, with the soft looking a better tyre until it really falls away. Decent stop for Verschoor.
This is a key pit stop for Prema Racing and Sebastian Montoya. That looked very tidy by them, has to be said, so well done to the Prema team. And they will come back out. Richard Verschoor is to the right in the orange MP. He's got a handy gap now over Luke Browning. Does he get ahead here of Roman Stanek? Has Roman Stanek been able to get ahead? No, Richard Verschoor keeps that place. In the background, though, Luke Browning is struggling to keep that position over Josh Dirksen. Josh Dirksen has forced to be able to go over the circuit there, and will have to give that position back.
This is such an important pit stop for Campos. It was 36 seconds on the way into the pit lane. They need to get this absolutely right for Lindblad, because the drivers pursuing him, Montoya coming down the front straight, are going to have warm tyres here. So Lindblad needs not only a bit of space out front, but also a little bit of a gap, if he possibly can, to make sure that he's not under pressure from behind. Lindblad then has got out nicely in front of Sebastian Montoya. How quickly, though, can he get these tyres up to temperature, and how quickly can he pass the traffic ahead, which is a complicator for the Red Bull Juniors race?
And that was Joshua Dirksen deciding pretty late on that he was going to defend there from Luke Browning, round 2 of this fight.
It's a 5-second penalty for Dirksen, but that critically doesn't get him out of the way of Browning, who looks like he has slightly better pace in this phase. Critical move then for the Red Bull Junior. Gabriele Mini can do nothing about it, but that is a second lost in his battle with Montoya.
This is Ritomo Miata, who's closed in on Luke Browning, but sadly is now off into the gravel. Slight contact between the pair as they went side by side.
Jack Crawford, the first of those on the alternative strategy to pit, and that is very early indeed for Crawford to be taking that soft compound tyre through to the end of the race. Look at the grip differential, though, for Crawford, who's going to make the move on Dirksen, who almost loses the rear.
Now, was there contact between the pair there? It looked like there may have been.
Yeah, so this is Crawford trying to make his way around the outside of Joshua Dirksen, who just has no grip at all, and there is contact, look.
Oh, well, that's for Rafael Villagomez, and if he can't get going, this could change things. The marshals are trying to just get that car back into the gap, and if Rafael Villagomez can do that, that will be good work for him. Great work by the marshals here, I have to say. We watch now Pepe Marti going by Dino Beganovic, the last driver to stop in this race. On board now with Dunn in a similar scenario to the likes of Crawford. Those two at one stage were the overall leaders in this race. They're now trying to charge through on that alternative strategy. And right on the back of Roman Stanek is Kushmaini, and he goes down the inside to take 7th place into turn 1.
There's Crawford then going up the inside, having massive pace, easy pass then, and he finds himself up into the top 4. Now the gap really needs to be bridged, doesn't it? 6 seconds up the road will be for sure, and all they can do is push on. Alexander Dunn up the inside of Roman Stanek in turn 7.
Jack Crawford moved on Pepe Marti.
Easy stuff. There are not too many candy from a baby moves in Formula 2, but that definitely is one. Alex Dunn scoots up to the back of Pepe Marti. You can sense, though, slightly the grip and purchase of that soft compound tyre in comparison to the hard, just plateauing ever so slightly. They can't quite make those big round the outside moves anymore. They're having to work for it a little more in the later laps of this one.
Great dive down the inside here for Alex Dunn, and wastes no time in getting by Pepe Marti. The Aston Martin back driver trying to get after a podium. These are 2 drivers in that top 6 in the championship, and Jack Crawford not quite able to get the move done that time, but Richard Verschoor all of a sudden is a lot closer to Sebastian Montoya. Arvid Lindblad with a 4.3 second gap. That should just be enough. Oh, well, we have a slowing Invicta car. Now yellow flag is out. Leo Fornaroli goes from bad to worse for Leo Fornaroli, and that could be a safety car. Into turn 10 we go, and safety car is out. Well, he's not going to get his opportunity. Jack Crawford charging through the field, but the safety car is out, and you feel that might be to the end of the race. We feel that front left, there might be a problem with that in terms of the wheel being attached. So in terms of safety, he's just pulled over there. And Arvid Lindblad, what a performance it has been. He's coming out of the final corner. He's going to put Campos Racing on the top step on home soil to take his first feature race win in FIA Formula 2.
First feature race win. Come on! Come on! Ah, yes! Come on, man! Yes! Yes! Oh, what a race! Thank you so much.
Arvid Lindblad wins the feature race here at Barcelona ahead of Sebastian Montoya. Richard Verschoor, Jack Crawford would have been disappointed with 4th, and it was Dunn, Marti on home soil, Maini, Martins, Miata and Gabriele Mini. Tough one to call in terms of the title fight. Still plenty of names in it, just 14 points between the top 5 in the championship. Bit of a break now, but join us again for round 7 at Red Bull Ring on the 28th and 29th of June.